Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 10 of my Vampire Counts campaign with Kemmler and Krell. Well, we've been attacking the dwarves. We need to hit Oakenhammer next with Heinrich, and I bet you thought I forgot, hadn't you? Of course, every 10 episodes it's always an extravaganza. I mean, I had forgotten until 20 minutes ago, but as long as we get 1 trillion likes, at least 500 million subscribers, there will always be an extravaganza every 10 episodes. I'm not sure we quite got there this time, but I'm really an old softie at heart, so I'll let it slide this once. 20 minutes ago, I had forgotten that it was still more than enough time to run down to the local library, head to their Unholy Book section, which is usually right next to the cookery section if you're looking for it yourself, and pick up the Liber Necromantica. Obviously, if you want to do the same thing, be careful which section you go to. I mean, unholy tomes filled with forbidden necromantic lore is one thing. Accidentally picking up and reading some of Gordon Ramsay's Ultimate Home Cooking, no one should have to do that. That's truly harrowing stuff. On a personal note, we really should be looking after and supporting our libraries. I know they're a bit musty and fuddy-duddy in the age of the internet, but there is something about reading the true Liber Necromantica on the original human flesh pages. It's the smell, it's the feel of it. You really don't get that with the Kindle version, especially because you don't get the harrowing screams of the cursed souls forever shackled within its cursed pages. You don't get that with the ebook. Doesn't happen. Anyway, so the extravaganza, well, one lucky subscriber will win the ultimate prize of nominating one celebrity, living or dead, to raise as an unholy monstrosity to walk and prey upon the living for the rest of time. For some celebrities, that's not going to be a massive departure from when they were alive, but that's entirely up to the subscriber who wins that. I'm not quite sure what the competition is going to be yet. As I say, I only remember 20 minutes ago, haven't decided. Still got a little while to think it over, though, so keep tuned. I've still got the book for at least 2 weeks. Any longer, and I will pay the ultimate price, of course, which is a small monetary fine and a stern look from the librarian, and I don't want that, so it's not going to happen. So keep tuned to find out how you win that prize, unless I forget all about it. But that definitely, possibly will happen. So let's carry on then. So keep that in mind. That's the extravaganza for this episode. Fantastic stuff, really. You can't beat that. No other YouTuber does such horrifying things as I do. Good. So where was I? Yes, so Talabecland, I think, is wandering around with an army to the north here somewhere. I've got to keep an eye on that. The Empire has been burning Durthu out of Wissenland. So thank you, Carl, for that. I do appreciate it. I'm fairly sure you're not doing it on my behalf, but whatever. Works for me. Okay, can we build anything fun? We do have 4,000. On the other hand, I'm a bit worried about this Talabecland army. We can, of course, raise all kind of horrendous undead monstrosities from Aveland because of the number of people that died here. It's fun stuff. It does say that, where are we? Select Manfred. So we've got a pool of 6,319 casualties. I can see 2 of the battle sites. There's one there. That's 2,542. And one at the actual settlement, which is 1,860, but I can't see any others, and to my maths that doesn't add up to over 6,000, so I'm not sure where those other casualties have come from, but don't know, who knows. Oh well, no big deal. We won't worry about that for the moment. We've just got that advantage, so we'll hold on some cash just in case we need to recruit an army very quickly. So let's just hit the end turn button. Talabecland there, moving one of their wizards to our territory. Oh, hello. Okay, so the moot's risen up again. Guys, okay, so Abarash is now well read, just like me. He's many tomes that have studied the years of decoding grimoires. Such experience is needed now. It is really indeed, and he's now going to reduce construction costs by 10%, so that's good. And we've got the unearthed cursed white blades. Fantastic, and another migration. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the party, guys. Welcome to the party. Oh, they've got a Lamian Countess leading a small force there. They've got some crypt ghouls. They've got some wraiths. They've got a Vargulf as well. That's it's a fairly potent force. We might have to recruit some units to deal with that. So we've got quite a good strong front line. We've got a nice corpse cart there to buff us up. So let's pick up some units that can flank and deal with some of the units that they have. Maybe some wraiths. I mean, they would be quite good against the enemy race, although the enemy race would be good against them as well. We could pick up a Vargolf. Let's get a couple of Black Knights. Manfred can deal with the wraiths. What about Terrorgeist? Terrorgeist are quite expensive. I don't think we can afford it. Screw it, we're going to get Terrorgeist just because I want one. And Manfred, you're going to go over and attack. Well, I don't have any flying units, so it's no real issue. Let's fight this one. I noticed that the enemy Lamia Countess is called Wallach Posner. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Posner. I know a lot of inbreeding goes on in the Empire, but any relation to Aberach? Aberach, whatever his name is. Our little necromancer chap. Any relation? We'll find out. So she's got a unit of Black Knights there, a couple of units of Crypt Ghouls, 3 units of Crypt Ghouls, a unit of Khan Wraiths, and she's got a Vargolf as well and some Skellies. You have to be a little bit careful, but it shouldn't be too trouble. We've got quite a few Crypt Guard. We've got some Black Knights of our own, and a Terrorgeist, of course. Terrorgeist, quite a strong unit, quite expensive as well. But I wanted one because who wouldn't? I mean, look at it. Looks amazing. Good stuff. So we've got some Skeleton Warriors and a core of Graveguard. We've got our Corpse Cart here. They're going to buff up our Graveguard, make them a bit more tanky. And we've got some Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen on the right flank. And then our Black Knights, of course. And Manfred. There's Manfred. When Krell's busy, Manfred will have to get his hands dirty. He's gonna cast Spirit Leech on the Lamian Countess. And these Black Knights are going to come charging straight in. And Manfred goes down, but he's fine. That's okay. They do quite a bit of damage, I will be honest. That was quite a crunch, but now we've got them surrounded. Here come our units of Graveguard from either side. These guys want to be charging, not embroiled in melee. They are trying to get away, but they are basically surrounded. We're going to just pop a heal and repair any damage that they did. As you can see, they've taken a lot of damage themselves. They're starting to crumble as well. It's not great for them. In response, the rest of their army is moving up. We've got our Terrorgeist sort of shadowing their army, just keeping an eye on what's going on. Their Vargolf, Khan Wraiths and Crypt Ghouls are moving on our left flank, but that should be fine. We can keep them embroiled in combat there. The Lamian Countess is heading straight for our left flank. I'm going to get Manfred to deal with her. We've got Knights on our right flank. They're going to come in and charge. There they go. Those Crypt Ghouls just went flying, and that's done a lot of damage. And we've got a big sort of a big fight in the centre here. Their Black Knights have tried to get away, but they've taken a lot of damage. Was weak. Witness true power. Manfred's getting stuck in there. There's our Terrorgeist. Oof. Yeah, just basically eating ghouls. Manfred has found Wallach, whatever her name is, and they're now knocking chunks out of each other. Come on, Manfred, you've got this. Easy peasy, come on. Pow! Oh, and she's fallen over. She's on the ground, but she's getting back up. Manfred's coming back in. He's like, yeah, come on. Oh, but he gets charged by some Black Knights. For the second time, he's not going to be happy with that. He's going to be absolutely hopping mad. So Posner there getting beaten up. She's going to try and make a run for it. gets stuck behind her own black guard. Come on, Manfred, go get her. Finish her off. Oh well. The Black Knights here, they've almost finished off the Skeleton Warriors. This unit of Black Knights here is doing very well. They've been backed up with some spearmen. In the centre, our Terrorgeist having a whale of a time. These Crypt Ghouls are not enjoying themselves. These Crypt Ghouls also not enjoying themselves. They're utterly surrounded by Crypt Guard and just dying. There we go. On our left flank, they've still got the Khan race, and oh, here comes Posner's come back. She's trying to deal with the. Oh, here comes Manfred. Oh, with a surprise. Pow. Is she? No, she's. No, she's down. Yeah, Manfred got her. Good job, Manfred.
Swift as death's wing.
And with that, the rest of the rebel army is going to take a bit of a morale hit. Khan race here, they're collapsing pretty quickly. Khan race, because they've got such a low health pool, they require their physical resistance to actually survive. And when they're crumbling, they take a lot of damage because it doesn't count physical resistance into account. So they will lose their health very quickly. In fact, I think they're all just going. Yeah, they're down. And with that, it's just the Vargolf left. Here comes the Terrorgeist. It's a battle of the Titans there. The Vargolf just got kicked over. Even the corpse cart's getting in. He's surrounded. Come on, Terrorgeist, finish him off. And is that him down? He's down. There we go. Easy peasy. A convincing victory. Although, you know, Posner? Really? Abarash? Did you know her? Any relation? I think I'm going to have to take the money. Yeah. And Manfred's got a treasurer. That's good. Have that. Wallash Posner. Yeah, she's dead. Good. And a feather-toed Torque. So that, again, damages flying enemies, but not that useful. And Manfred, you get back to Averheim. I'll just allow the Moots to rebel. It will actually provide some training for some of our units, some of our armies. That will be quite good. Kemmler, you're going to head for Oakenhammer. Okay, so you're there. Manfred, you've got a skill point to spend. Why don't we... You don't really have any Crypt Ghouls or Crypt Horrors. Just get Aura of Supremacy, I think. That should help. Anika, you're back. Why? Who's this? He's an Amber Wizard. Can we kill him? Come on, Anika, you can do this. You can't do this. Well, it was a good attempt, I guess. Oh well. So we are losing some money. That's a shame. Hopefully that should. Okay, so that's the Forbidden Library is going to give us 300. Let's say always, you know, patronise your libraries, forbidden or otherwise. And of course we can get the Dread Animator now. So the Dread Animator can wake the most stubborn of ancient warriors from their deathly slumber. So that's going to reduce upkeep for Graveguard and Black Knight units. So that would be good, and increase their armour. So absolutely fantastic stuff there. It's going to take us 15 turns to research though, but we'll absolutely pick that one up. Manfred, yeah, you popped in Averheim. Good, and that's going to. So Vampiric Corruption is going up, so that's quite good. I did notice that actually the public order is going down quite horrendously thanks to the corruption. I very rarely see the AI settlements rebel unless it's due to corruption, because otherwise they get such bonuses for public order that it never seems to actually have any effect. We could hit Oakenhammer right now, and let's. No reason not to, really. Destruction indeed, and we'll just auto-resolve that. That's good stuff. So, look at that. Our Crypt Horrors have got a... Is that, yeah, rank 7. Jeez, they did well. And no, not quite a rank up. Never mind, never mind. And we'll just accept that, and we'll take the sack. And we've got a war banner. That's fine. Can we reach? Yes. So we can replenish our units. Well, maybe if can we force march into Castle Drakenhof? So that's going to give us even a little bit more replenishment, and that'd be good. We should be good to go in a couple of turns. Hopefully we can even sack Zufbar. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? That'd be ideal. Might actually build some siege engines this time rather than just hope to bash down the gate and try and take the wall on foot. Which is good. I should want to do that. I shouldn't want to just rush in with monsters every single, just one turn them. It should be a decision to lay siege. I'm going to upgrade the moot to an accursed city, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to build the witch house, because that is going to generate more vampiric corruption, and I need it to combat. See, the Stirland is bringing characters to try and push back the vampiric corruption, and that's not what we want. So let's build an accursed city there. I'm stubbornly holding on to the moot. I'm not going to let it go. It's mine. So the red eye, the red eye have been obliterated by who? Karakadrin. Oh, the dwarves are. That's not ideal, because now Karakadrin is probably not going to be very happy with me. No, they are not. I do dare, Heinrich, and we're going to march into Oakenhammer and burn it to the ground. Yep, and raise. Can we maybe get Zufbar to...
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
I do. Yeah, they're not particularly happy with me, but well, they shouldn't declare war on me, should they? It's their own fault.
It is night.
Heinrich Kemmler there. We've got a new skill point with him. Let's pick up Walking Dead, because I do like a nice front line of Graveguard, even though he's only got one unit at the moment. But I'd like to replace some of these. Our income is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Right, Anika. Can you deal with this guy here? You've got a 43% chance. Come on, Anika, you can do this. Come on, I believe in you. You did it! There you go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Good job. Good job. And we'll give her Infiltrator. So that's good stuff. So that's fantastic.
The true von Carstein.
I would quite like walls in Gesundheit, if at all possible. Need to upgrade that. 4,000. We don't have that much money coming in, but if we can sack Zufbar, that could work out quite nicely. That does depend. I mean, I haven't seen the Zufbar army yet. I don't know where they are or how strong they are. Oh, Skull Staff. So the Abbey at La Maison Trull in northern Bretonnia has long held Heinrich Kemmler's interest. It is a major centre of worship for the nature god Tal, and is therefore worthy of destruction in Kemmler's eyes. More significantly, it serves as a repository of several powerful artefacts. Unfortunately, the Abbey is well defended by the forces of the local duke, meaning that his straightforward attack upon it would prove costly. Fortunately, the Lichmaster has plans of pleasingly wicked deviousness. First of all, he requires raw materials. So using Heinrich Kemmler's army to defeat 2 armies or garrisons belonging to the following race empire provinces. So that's fine, we can do that. However, at the moment we're picking on the dwarves. Anika, you'll be debuffed, won't we? Yeah. So yeah, you won't even be able to assassinate him. That's fine. Anika, why don't you move into our territory there and deploy there? Yeah, vampiric corruption still not great there. Climbing here up to 81%. So that's not too bad. Could get some more money. I want more money. Our army here is quite strong, but not... We've got some good cavalry. Cavalry aren't great in siege battles. We do have our Vargolfs and Crypt Horrors and Vargeist though, so they are good. The Dwarves have probably got quite a potent defensive force there. Oh, actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we should be able to do that. What I might do is get... is it Isolde? Our other Banshee. Ostermark has been obliterated. Huh. So let's get Isolde. Can you damage the walls for us? Success. This could be the perfect time to strike. I mean, our corpse cart is a little bit damaged. Our crypt ghouls are a little bit damaged, but otherwise we're looking pretty good. I'm inclined to say let's go for it. Let's hit Zufbar. I think we should be fine. I'll put the standard discipline on the wraiths. I think that should be good. And they've got some breaches in the wall, and we can attack right away. So here we go. Here we go, Zufbar. Isolde's managed to make some breaches for us. Not sure how a Banshee goes about doing that, but we'll just brush over that, I think. We've got our monsters in the front here, so the Vargolf is coming in for the Dwarf Warriors, and the Crypt Horrors coming in for the Longbeards. You getting up, guys? You are as well. Look at that. That's pretty brave. Crypt Horrors here, Longbeards. Oh, that's gotta be nasty. The rest of our forces moving up. The Thane, he's come in. He's going to try and help out. Already the Vargolf has got 4 kills. Crypt Horrors struggling to... I mean, they're doing damage, but just haven't killed anyone yet. Dwarves are very resilient. But here comes some Crypt Ghouls. Yeah, that's right. They're coming to help out. And here comes some Wraiths as well. In fact, the rest of our army is now charging in. We do have some cavalry units. They're going to hold off for the moment. The Dwarves do have units on the walls, but that's going to be utterly pointless because we're not even going to bother with the walls. We're just going to try and punch through these breaches. These Dwarves with great weapons are not having a good time. They're being punched by a giant bat thing and slashed by ethereal horrors from beyond the grave.
That is magic to me.
And there's Heinrich and Krell's here. Krell's going to take on the Thane. Unfortunately, I think the Vargolf just knocked Krell over there. Maybe a bit of antagonism between the two. Maybe they, maybe things were said. I'm not sure what the Vargolf could say, but oh, he's got a dwarf. Oh, ow! Yeah, no, that's not how you make friends, Vargolf. He's no one's friend anymore. Krell, yeah, chopped someone's head off. Vargolf is now found juicier targets. These miners are yeah, I'll do it. Dwarves are popping like overripe plums at the moment. In fact, the only thing holding this breach at the moment is a Thane. So our Wraiths aren't going to won't want that fight. They're going to flank, go crushing into the side and rear of these units, trying to hold the breach, trying to hold the gate. Not that they're having much of a good time anyway. Krell's in here as well. He's going to ignore the Thane. We're just going to leave the skeletons playing the Thane. That's fine.
Stop them!
Yes, magic.
Dropping a heal there. It's going to just patch him off a bit.
It shall be.
run. At once. I run. At once.
Did he just call Heinrich a wazzock? That's so rude. In response, Heinrich's going to cast Wind of Death. Unfortunately, it kind of goes a bit awry. But it does manage to do quite a bit of damage to this Dwarf Warriors here.
I run.
That's not too bad. The Thane,
Even Krell would be
Heinrich tries to hit him with a fireball, but it misses. I think it managed to kill a skeleton instead, but oh well. Oh dear, that poor... Oh, he's back up, he's fine. I thought he was going down there for a second, but Wraith got back up, that's fine.
at once.
A lot of dwarf units now running away. That's a grudgeon. Oh, it looks like we've lost a Crypt Horror. Crypt Horror down. Poor chap. That'll be fine. There's always more Crypt Horrors. I mean, you know, figuratively speaking, I guess.
Quiet, Skulster. I know what I do.
The Thane just doesn't want to die. We do have this small unit. I mean, there's the Longbeards and the Dwarf Warriors with great axes. They're utterly surrounded, and are they just breaking? Looks like the Longbeards are still taking punishment. Got to give it to the dwarves. I mean, an Imperial or Orc army would have been running like, you know, probably a minute ago. Those guys just stood and took it for an awful long time. Ultimately, it's not going to be enough though. With their army retreating, we're now just going to hunt them down. I'm sending Krell to deal with the Thane because he's being annoying. Crypt Horrors, the Vargolf, the Wraiths, all chasing after him. They still do have some units in the centre here. Pepper us with shots, but it's not going to do too much damage. We should be fine. The Thane is finally running. There's Krell and Kemmler together, chasing him down. Come on, Krell, get him. That's it. That's the stuff. Even Heinrich getting stuck in, and yeah, his head's come off. Good stuff.
Of course. I run.
Off they go. The dynamic duo, like Batman and Robin, but obviously not entirely like Batman and Robin. And maybe more like the Joker and Harley. Could you see Krell in tight lycra? Maybe. I mean, Harley usually has a hammer, doesn't she? And Krell has a two-hand axe. That's pretty close. And Heinrich definitely is the brains. Could work. Anyway. Yeah, these quarrelers. This is yeah, it's bad for them. They don't want to be fighting giant ghost horsemen, do they? That's not fun. There's some Thunderers and Quarrelers here, but the Vargeist, Vargeist, I'm charging down and make a mess of that. That means they're not going to be able to fire on our units, and it also means, well, as soon as this unit of Quarrelers is dead, which it pretty much is already, these guys are soon to be chased down and killed. The token resistance from the Dwarf Miners, and that's all the units are now running. You can't really blame them. There was no chance in hell they were ever going to stop us. Bye, dwarves. Well, Zufbar defeated. So we should get a nice chunk of cash from that. Nice. And hopefully, well, I was hoping for a bit more than just 3,000, but that's okay. Thought Zufbar was going to be a little bit richer. Never mind. Let's pop back to Castle Drakenhof. And does Zufbar want a...
As long as I am Lord.
Doesn't want a peace treaty. Fine. Fine. I really should find where their army is, because it must be around here somewhere, and I don't want to be surprised by it. I'm sure it will pop up. Maybe we should sack Piffeldorf again, just for old time's sake. Maybe might be fun. Can't. Their army's probably over here, so they probably resettled Wissenberg. No, I'm going to leave it for the moment. What I do want, 2 turns, that'll be finished. We do have enough money for a witch house. That would be 5,400. But if we get Posner over here, yeah, charnel pits is fun. I've heard. Let's give Isolde Inspector. Inspector Isolde, a bit like Inspector Gadget, but not basically. I would quite like... I'm going to save for the Witch House because that's going to increase vampiric corruption. It's also going to increase vampiric corruption. It worked bad as well, which makes it easier for us to capture later. Ava... oh, we could... No, be strong. Be strong, Monsters Abound, be strong. Okay, well that's fine. So I think we're going to build... we're going to deploy Posner in the Moot, build a Witch House, which is going to increase vampiric corruption, and also spread it around. So that'll be very useful. Then potentially, once we've, I might raise Zufbar, maybe even hit Grom Peak. Yeah, maybe could do. With that, hopefully Zufbar will be out of my hair at least for a little while. They won't have any settlements nearby, so they won't be anywhere to attack. Is basically the plan. At the same time, Talabecland have been wandering around, but they haven't attacked yet, and. Manfred's army is looking fairly respectable, especially with the defences in Averheim. So if they do attack, we should be fine. Oh, something I didn't do. Could get a White King. Yes, let's get a White King. Let's get Werner Stolberg. Good stuff. Let's give him... Do we want him to join it? I mean, we've already got Krell. He could... I mean... On the other hand, he's also an authoritarian, which means he can increase public order in the region he's deployed in, and maybe that's what we want at the moment. Let's get Patrol Ambusher as well, because that can be quite useful, especially when the Chaos Hordes come down. You can hit their armies a few times, weaken them, and then finish them off. So we'll go with that. Okay, fantastic. And then we can actually pop the White King in Kemmler's army, and that will then increase. That'll give us the next part of his quest battle. So that'll be quite good. So that's fantastic. So that's all coming next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.